I've been on a quest to make the best steak possible. I've used quite a few interesting ingredients, every single one of them from different countries. Some are better than others. And on today's video, I was told by you that this makes everything better, and all because of one special ingredient, ketchup mayonnaise. Now if you are unfamiliar with it, you're not alone. This is a sweet soy sauce. I'm not familiar with it, but since you guys said it is fantastic, I really have high hopes. There are many different brands for you to choose from, because the important thing here is this: ketchup mayonnaise makes everything better. Well, at least that's what you told me. So for this experiment, I went ahead and grabbed 3 steaks. As you can see, they are choice grade New York strip, 1.5 inches thick, and perfect for this experiment. The first thing to do is to get them seasoned. I kept it real simple. Good amount of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper and garlic powder. Once that was done, this very first steak will be our control. There's nothing to do with it. The second one, on the other hand, I'm going to be doing something different, which I'll show you shortly. As the third one, this one we're going to put some ketchup mayonnaise. For that, I laid it down on a tray and went ahead and added a generous amount. The more, the better. I want to make sure I feel this flavor. Now this got me a little concerned as I was doing this, because remember one thing, it is a sweet soy sauce, and if there's one thing sugar does is burn. So I'm wondering how the crust is going to be. As once I was done, I threw it into a bag, vacuum sealed them, and all of my steaks are now ready for sous vide. But for my second steak, I'll be making this, a ketchup mayonnaise compound butter. That is pretty simple though. You just gotta get a room temperature butter, add 2 tablespoons of ketchup mayonnaise, and mix the whole thing together. And in the end, you're left with this. I'll be spreading this on top of the second steak. Talking about that, the only thing left to do is to cook them. I'll be doing so at 135 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 hours. This will cook them to perfection. And as that was happening, it was perfect because it allowed me time to go ahead and make an awesome side dish. And this one, it's quite addicting. I like to call it my take on pineapple bread. And here's how to do it. The first thing we need is some meat. I had some pork shoulder available, so I went ahead and chopped that up. Then I'll be using a marinade which is called char siu. It's pre-made and it goes extremely well with pork. So I went ahead and add my pork to a bowl, followed by the char siu marinade and a tiny bit of light soy sauce. Mix that up real good and let it marinate for at least 30 minutes. As once that's done, you want to go ahead and cook the whole thing in a pan. Just keep one thing in mind though. Char siu has a lot of sugar. It will burn, so keep the heat in medium. This won't take that long. And as it's cooking, you want to go ahead and get some dough. These are the one I'll be using for today. As once it's opened, you want to go ahead and cut it in small squares, add that wonderful pork filling, close the whole thing up just like this. Make sure that it's nice and tight. As now into a bowl, you want to throw in some all-purpose flour, followed by baking soda, baking powder, sugar, an egg yolk, and butter. Now mix that up real good until everything combined together. As in the end, you want to make it into a log, cut it in small pieces, and if you have a tortilla press, use it. If not, just use 2 plates. Right after, if you choose to, you can do a design, but it's really just for the looks. As once that's done, you want to place that right on top of the bun. As in the end, you are left with this. Take a look. They are now ready to be baked. For that, into the oven they go at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. As soon as they are golden brown, they are now ready. The only thing missing is a sauce. So into a pan I combine some soy sauce, followed by sesame oil, some thinly sliced garlic, hot honey, and finish it up with hoisin sauce. Now bring everything to a simmer until everything thickens up, and in the end you are left with this, a nice wonderful sauce to go along with it. Like I said, friends, this is quite addicting. It might not look like much, but believe me when I tell you, you will eat many of them. Slightly sweet, savory, and you can't stop eating them. But even though our side dishes is done, we gotta see what ketchup mayonnaise does to the steaks. Talking about that, by this time they were fully cooked. So I went ahead and opened up the bag, pat them dry really good, because I know exactly what you're thinking. My steaks don't look that good right now, but watch this.
All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful steak with a nice side dish. What do you guys think, gentlemen?
This is a feast. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the buns, but the steak.
Why are you talking trash about my bun? Believe me, it has meat inside, my friend.
Oh, okay, okay.
Meaty buns.
Let me know if this is good or not. But that's not why we're here. We are here because of this. Let's dig in. Please, let's start right here in this direction. Go.
Excited.
Let's find out how good it is right now. Enough talking. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mmm.
I love sous vide.
Yeah, me too.
It's so tender, seasoned so well. It's a beautiful control steak.
Juicy, tender, cooked perfectly every time, and the flavor is always on point.
It's hard to mess it up, everybody. It is a foolproof method. Now, obviously, you can see we got some special here on the top.
That looks exciting though.
And it does. I want to know your honest opinion if this ingredient goes well with the steak or not. You ready?
Yes,
Okay.
All right, let's dig in, please. How does it smell? It smell different?
Oh yeah, like a really good difference.
It smells like a gravy almost.
Almost like a gravy.
It really does.
Well, let's see if it's actually good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
It's not garlicky, but it's really good.
Yeah, no cursing too.
Sorry.
Oh man.
It's a little sweet, but other than it's of course tender because it's sous vide. This is just amazing. I don't know, what is this?
I know it's a sauce actually. It's a very special sauce. It is called ketchup menace.
Ketchup menace.
It sounds like ketchup,
but it's not.
but it's not. It's spelled in a different way. I know I'm gonna get roasted and I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly, but it is what you said. It is a sweet soy sauce.
That makes sense because it does have the sweetness, but like a regular soy sauce, it's still kind of salty. It has like the perfect balance of both.
I like, you like,
Oh, I love that.
you like.
I went for another one and I dipped it in the sweetness.
It works wonders, everybody. It's going to be very good with your steak. But now, you trashed my bun.
I'll probably keep trashing it because that middle steak was amazing.
That was good? Okay, so it's up to you if you want to do a dip or not. Don't overdo it. There you go. Oh, there you go.
That's a generous dip.
You're gonna do a little dip. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah.
Give me your honest opinion on this one right here, okay? So this is not the traditional version. Let's just call it the Guga version, everybody.
As usual.
Yeah, let's see. Let's give it a try. Cheers.
Cheers.
Might not look the best, but Sebastian.
I'm a little messy, but
Yeah.
wow.
That is amazing, everybody.
It's not really like a puff pastry, it's a little bit more dead, but it does have a little bit of sweetness and then it's contradicted because of the meat inside. Has that saltiness as well.
But it is delicious. I really enjoy the sweet with the spiciness. That's one of my favorite combos.
Yeah, but now you tell me, does it taste a lot better than it looks?
Yes, yes, it does.
Forget about the looks, it's all about the taste.
That's right. When you're at home, you're all about the taste, everybody. But with that being said, we got our very last steak. It should be a little bit different. I want to know. Please dig in.
This has been a good video so far, so I have high hopes for this one.
That's right. Today is a good day, everybody.
Really good day.
Well, let's give it a try. Cheers.
Cheers. Not bad, but not as good as the middle one.
Really?
I would have to agree.
I thought the middle one was going to be too much and too overpowering, but you guys are right. What do you think, Sebastian?
It feels a little bland. Seasoning, the flavor's just not there. It's okay, but I do prefer the second one 100%.
It completely washed away the flavor, whereas this one enhances everything and makes it better.
That's crazy because I actually cooked it with the ketchup menace sauce.
You'd think it would be sweeter than this one
yeah.
and have more flavor, but it's just non-existent.
Not at all. And this one here, we're combined with a little bit of butter. That's why you have that richness, creaminess. Absolutely delicious, everybody. If you're going to put ketchup menace on your steak, put it with a tiny bit of butter. It will be better. Do we all agree that this is the champ?
100%.
It's even better than the control steak, especially if you want some different flavor on your steak, everybody. It's delicious.
Absolutely.
We agree?
Absolutely.
There you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. Remember, everything I use is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.